Hi, my name is Nathan, and today we're going to do a comic book review of Carnage, Black, White, and Blood, brought to you by RatedComics. In my personal opinion, this issue is better than the first issue. We'll get right into it. So same format, 3 stories in one. The Carnage Shark, My Red Hands, why your hand's so red, it puts a whole new meaning, you got caught red-handed, and My Name Is Carnage. The Red Shark begins with this monologue of the universe. The whole of creation is black, white, and red. Black is the void, nothing great. White's the light, the eternal combatant of darkness. And red is life, red is blood. And here beneath the earth is just depths of the greatest black with the brightest of lights. It is boom, Kool-Aid Red Carnage Shark. It's a whole lot of Kool-Aid with teeth. All of a sudden, this fisherman puts his line in the water, and Carnage engulfs the shark, and then the symbiote attaches itself, throws this man overboard, and the symbiote attaches itself like the Red King of Darkness. He was reborn again, the Crimson Leviathan. And then boom, Carnage comes on the ship with all these other fishermen. Permission to come aboard? And what if I told you not to come aboard? What you gonna... Actually, that's a rhetorical question. Resistance is futile with Carnage. But however, since this book is taking place in the King in Black timeline, the Null has been defeated in the symbiotic dome where the Earth has been engulfed in. The King in Black is dead. And then Carnage's like, Eddie Brock, get out of my head. Eddie Brock has plans for him, like, hey man, your god is dead. You are one of my subjects now. Throws him overboard. You are in my kingdom, son. My hive, my roof is on symbiote fire. Kind of funny, these venom sharks, symbiotic sharks, like, you are no longer welcome. Just, devour this Kool-Aid Carnage and this pool of red, white, and black. That is all. My Red Hands, it starts off with this kid named Brandon whose stepdaddy is abusive to him physically, mentally, you name it. And damn, I mean, if I was this kid, I don't know what I'll be doing. And he's like, I'm not scared of him, of hitting me again. I'm not, but there's something in the closet and I'm not alone, and it's the Red Man. Hello, Carnage. Stepdad is like, hey, your mother says at school he called again because some punks made you cry. Embarrassing. And the stepdad says some low, like below the belt kind of stuff, like, he ain't my son, he's just the price I gotta pay for doing the deed with his mom. I'm like, man, if I was that kid, my fist would be clutching up too. And he's like, oh, big man, big guy, what you gonna do? Well, Red Man decides to say, all right, little man, let's have some fun. Even though stepdad is drunk, he's like, wait a minute, what are you doing? And then Red Man is like, or Carnage, kill him. Well, now his red hands are all red. Wasn't that easy? Let's go into the barn and see what your stepdad had in the barn. Whoa! Spider-Man's up in there tied up. Like, get me out. I was on a date with Mary Jane. But no, he's tied up and she's gonna have to wait. Now there's this dialogue that's going on where Brandon is battling with, should I kill him? What do you want? Carnage's like, no, it felt so good to kill stepdaddy with little power. Imagine how great it felt to kill Spider-Man with great power. And then Spider-Man tells him, look, I'm sorry about your stepdad, but this isn't a way to feel better. The thing is using you, trying to prove a point. It's a twisted point, but he's harming you like your stepdad did. So Brandon wrestles with the idea, makes the right decision, releases Spider-Man. Glad you did, because that's, if not one of my, probably the favorite superhero in Marvel, in my opinion. That's just me. And Spider's like, you did good, the Red Man was wrong. Ooh. So it turns out Brandon wasn't looking for power. It wasn't about getting power back. Why would I kill Spider-Man when all I want to do is to be left alone? Now, this is the most gangster book of all, in my opinion. My Name Is Carnage. It starts off with this guy named Mr. Curry saying Lavoie is dead, and just says, oh, well, I'll just take his supplies. There's no God in the snow, whatever. So Kalik, this gentleman, says, hey, the Frenchman is dead. I suppose, what do you think is hunting out there? Is this the nature of the Kikion, if I'm saying it right, to kill? Well, it's his nature to hunt, right? But what Kalik fails to realize is there were 6 of them in this mission. And they were commissioned by this company named Hammer to find this meteoric rock. But Kalik is the only one who encountered the Kikion and lived to tell about it. But even though he knows that, Mr. Curry knows that, and when they get to the point of the rock, he's like, I suppose on some level I already knew, or at least suspected, the reason you're the only one to have seen the Kikion and lived to tell is, well, I just had to come all this way to see. and this malicious grin that engulfs into Carnage, and he empties his rounds on Carnage. You know, Mr. Crit empties his rounds on Carnage, and Carnage is like, ha ha, why would I? You know, it's a twisted turns of events. But there's many twisted events that happen here. Yeah, I'm gonna end it right there. That was my most favorite story because it embodies who Carnage is, and it's just, it's one heck of a way to storytell. With that being said, Carnage, Black, White, and Blood. What'd you think of the comic? Comment below, let us know. If you haven't gotten a copy of your comic, go ahead and get your copy from RatedComics.com, link in description. And if you like the content we're throwing up, go ahead and drop us a like, hit the subscribe button, the bell notification, and we'll get more comic book reviews coming your way. Thanks for watching. Until next time.